7 points on the board early. We're at Cincinnati's Paycor Stadium. Coming up, we have a good one for you. Between the Seattle Seahawks and the Cincinnati Bengals. Here's Jason Myers to get this one going. And away we go in Cincinnati. Samaje Perine on the return. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
First and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. First give of the game here to Chase Brown. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
I can assure you of one thing. That carry just brought some extra work in the opening quarter. You couldn't script that run any better.
41-yard line.
11. Wide 80.
First down, Burrow to throw. Escapes the pocket. Finally, let's fly over the middle. His first throw is an interception. That is Nick Emanwari. And the Seahawks force the turnover on the first series of this game. Well, we all know this is a player who's proven that he can weather an early setback and soldier on. That's going to be tested again after his first series ends in an interception.
Yeah, that's right, Kate. You don't get mentioned as one of the league's better passers if you can't shake off an early turnover. Now, his defense got to pick him up.
And this play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Darnold. It isn't holding up, they're able to drop it. It's a sack on first down. We'll see if it changes the play they go with now on second.
Second down.
Here we go.
Offense up to the line fast. From the gun, Darnold. That's caught. Rashid Shaheed makes the play. He's forced out of bounds after a nice play there, but still, Brock, not enough to avoid third down.
It's now 3rd down and 9.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. He's got Smith and Jigba for the catch. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Jackson Smith and Jigba with a touchdown. Myers gets the point after the go. And the Seahawks will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Bengals nothing. Jason Myers.
Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. Trying to locate it. Oh, no, he lost it.
You know what? This game is hard. So sometimes catching a break or two in just the right circumstances is a big deal. Sideline could be your best friend as a runner because you lose the ball next to it, there's a good chance it could go harmlessly out of bounds.
On first down, here's Burrow. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. This one misses the tight end. So that brings up second down.
2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Here we go.
Burrow from the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. On 3rd down, here's Burrow. It's caught. Chase has it. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. First and 10 now. Here's Burrow. On the move, past the 40. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Another Bengals first down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
On one, ready?
From the 40-yard line now. This is first and 10.
Here we go. Shot.
Off the play fake. Burrow. Not enough on this throw. It hits the turf instead of his man.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive downfield. I love the call. I love pushing the ball down the field. But the windows in the throwing lanes aren't there long, and it only takes a little bit for a throw to be off.
That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. That was Jamar Chase he was looking for there. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Sticking in the air, it's Burrow. Complete beyond the marker. And there's the stop after he drives this down to 13. They get 27 on the play. And the Bengals have a first down.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down. Offense in a hurry up here.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Burrow setting up the play action. Flushed out of the pocket. And oh, he got it! Interception! Picked off by Julian Love.
Especially on the opening drive, you come to the sidelines, and all you're thinking about, unfortunately, is the failure at the end. It's kind of like being a student. You're so good all semester, and then you just bomb the final exam.
This is brought in. Big gain for Smith and Jigba. He's out of bounds with a big gain on the final play of the first. We've reached the end of the first quarter. 7-0 is our score. We're back to Paycor Stadium right after this. About set for the second quarter. Seahawks football here. They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. Throwing off the play fake. He's going to dump this one off to the fullback. Complete. And they'll get there and stop him at the line.
You know, kid, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Here's Darnold to throw. That one's caught at the 10-yard line. That one goes for 31 yards. And that will set up 1st and goal. They give up the gut to Walker. And they take it across the goal line. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks pull that in front further. 13-zip. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. Mike McDonald with his eyes glued to this field. His offense lining up for 2.
The Seahawks will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Has it at the 2. And he's in for the score. That's 2 points, and their lead grows to 15. Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. And he won't opt to bring this one out. He's content to keep it there in the end zone. They'll start their drive at the 35.
First time in like this year, he probably.
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. Shaking off the kick quickly. He's going to throw. Couldn't find a completion on 1st down. Looking for his wide receiver there. And it sets up 2nd down.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase And the execution phase for this offense might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
Setting up the screen. It's a small gain up to the 38. Tackle made by DeMarcus Lawrence.
That's a gain of 3. It's
third down, give to Brown. And they have this one well contained.
It's only 2 hours. You working from it ain't even crack of dawn. It's still dark as hell.
Seriously. Yes. I'm all over it.
I seen this TikTok. I don't think I sent it to you, but this TikTok was like, working too much. Like, that's bad. Like, hustling basically too much is bad. And I'm like, dang, I'm basically doing that. Because I picked up shifts. I've been picking up shifts, and I picked up shifts for next week. Well, this week, basically, when Sunday comes
you better get it while you're young, because you're not going to be young forever.
So this week, basically, I'm working night shift.
You're going to be young forever.
I'm working for a long-ass time, too. 6:30 p.m. to 5 o'clock in the morning. I don't want to be so sleepy. It's okay, though.
From the crossroads of America, we're at the center of Indianapolis, Indiana, as we get a look here at Lucas Oil Stadium. Straight ahead is what should be a very entertaining matchup between the Seattle Seahawks and the Seattle Seahawks.
Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
Here's Jason Myers to get this one going. And off we go from Lucas Oil Stadium. To return this, Rashid Shaheed. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is first and 10. Straight to the air they go. Caught. Cooper Kupp makes the play. And he's brought down, but there's some laundry on the field.
Crazy. Yep.
Looks like they're going to happily turn this one down and let the play stand. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's first and 10. Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
Sometimes just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. It just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Here's Darnold. He gets it complete to Kenneth Walker. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. He gets a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
This running back is a mismatch maker. That's how I label him on my little sheet right here. Right under his bio, this guy just creates matchup nightmares for every defender on the field.
Here's Darnold, first and 10. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that gives the Seahawks the first.
Move the chains! Got to move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. With the quick pass out wide. He's on the move past the 15. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks start the game off right with a 6-0 lead. Jackson Smith-Njigba with a touchdown. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you could go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
For the two-point conversion.
Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone. They just can't finish the play.
Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
Could have been 7 if they tried the point after, but instead, they only call on him to boot this away. And he'll take a knee in the end zone for a touchback.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Heading to the line, the Seahawks in a good spot as they prepare for this 1st and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Walker. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play, but whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
First down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4. Now Darnold on the play action. That one's cut along the left sideline. And he's stopped as he gets this one down to the 27-yard line. That one naps him 33 yards and a new set of downs, too. Working quickly here.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Throwing on first. Here's Darnold. This one's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. Looking for his running back there. Going to send him back to the drawing board now for 2nd down.
It's now 2nd down.
That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
They'll try something else from the 27 this time. 2nd and 10. Now Darnold. Broken out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Throwing is Darnold on 3rd down. Finds him over the middle. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
That's good for a Seahawks 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
From the red zone on first. The shot to the end zone is incomplete.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket and keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
On 2nd and 10 now, Darnold. Has room into the secondary. That's a Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks find an answer with their opening drive. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep, certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure of what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop it.
Now from the second city of Chicago, head down Lakeshore Drive and you find venerable Soldier Field, home of the Bears. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Seattle Seahawks and the Chicago Bears.
Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
Mike Tirico alongside Greg Olsen, and Jason Myers has us set to get started. And off we go from the Windy City. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
28-yard line.
What is up?
First run of the game here for DeAndre Swift. And he'll bring this across the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 4.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now
Here's second and 6.
What is up?
Working out of the gun, here's Williams. Open man, that's Rome Odunze. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. Good work after the catch. They gain 19 yards and a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
What is up?
Give up the middle with Swift. And he'll get maybe a yard. That's it. Devin Witherspoon up from the secondary to make the play. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's second and 9. They'll go again with Swift. And let's give it about 4 on that one. Linebacker Ernest Jones ends that play.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 4.
It's 3rd and 4.
What is it up? We got Hornet.
From the shotgun, it's Williams. That'll be caught by DeAndre Swift. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. That is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision.
What is it on?
They'll indeed go. It's Williams trying to fit in the slant, and it was intercepted. It is picked off by the rookie safety. He is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown.
Touchdown, Seahawks.
So they make the decision on 4th down to try to go for it. Instead, it goes back the other way for a pick 6.
Yeah, and anytime you go for it on 4th down, you're saying, hey, we don't mind rolling the dice and taking some chances. In this case, it backfires. The defense is able to capitalize, and they take it all the way back the other way.
Oh, lady.
Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. That is caught. They get the 2-point conversion. What a start to this one. An 8-0 edge.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and The result, 2 points.
And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
Vegas! What is it on? Here we go.
Williams going to look to throw it on first down. On the run to the right. And he kept that play alive as long as he could, but the rush eventually gets to him and takes him down.
You know what they say about Murphy's Law, Mike? Anything that can go wrong will go wrong. He's had a pick six earlier in the game. Now he takes a sack. Fortunate for him, there's a lot of football to be played, but this has been a disastrous start.
And to be taken down with the first down as time will run out on this opening quarter. Bears in possession here to start the second quarter as they've got it with 1st and 10.
Jordan, what is up?
They will run it over center with Swift. And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be second down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
What is up?
Another run here. Another run by Swift. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Going to lose a yard.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
That one on target to Moore. A first catch for DJ, and a first down.
17 yards.
So here's a play, Mike, that is clearly designed to attack the middle third of the field. So think it's roughly the space between the numbers. That's the most valuable real estate.
That one intercepted. Picked off by Devin Witherspoon. And the Seahawks are going to get the football back as we reach the 2-minute warning. Throwing to open it up is Darnold. The reception for Rashid Shaheed. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. From 6 yards out, it's 1st and goal.
1st and goal, Seattle.
From the shotgun, here's Darnold. He's got it at the 3. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone.
2nd and goal.
From the 2 now, here's 2nd and goal. Walker will take this into the end zone for a Seahawk touchdown. Greg, they take advantage of the good field position and move it downfield for the score.
When you take the field as an offense, there's a little added confidence boost, Mike, when you see yourself this close to the end zone. You get into the huddle, you're anxious to see what the next couple plays are. You're able to take advantage and end up punching it in.
Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
After the TD, Myers comes on now to kick it away.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
What is up?
Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. Into space and caught by Moore. And this will bring them all the way down to the 20-yard line. A big play to kick off this drive.
It's a gain of
45 yards.
And the Bears.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
What is it on?
Here's Williams on 1st and 10. Moving outside the pocket, and he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
All right, so the ball falls incomplete, but I think what it does now, Mike, is it allows you to stop the clock, get in the huddle, take a deep breath, and now your play caller has to give you the best play. Go get points here before the half and try to build something going into halftime.
That's the big tight end, Colston Loveland. And he's going to be marked out down at the 5.
A gain of 15 yards.
First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
First and goal.
Throwing again, Williams. To the end zone, it's intercepted.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and say there's ever a good time to throw a red zone interception, but in this case, it's the first half. You have the rest of the game to get yourself back down here in the red zone and make up for that miscue, because next time they get down here, they got to be a lot more careful when they decide to air it out.
Darnold now on 1st and 10. That's caught. It's Kenneth Walker. The Bears will use one of their timeouts here. Clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half.
Second and 6.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
On play action, here's Darnold. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown.
And Mike, and as bad as things seem, especially after that last play, the key to playing quarterback in this league, if you're going to allow bad plays to lead to more bad plays, you're not going to last very long. So it's the value of, hey, can you win the next play and then the play after that? Those are the guys that really make it in this league, and we're going to get a good test of it right here.
And he will not be able to make it to the goal line. That's a big stop. They can't get it back to a one-score game. The lead will hold at 9. Corey Horton now to return it. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
And they'll elect not to run another play. Instead, just take a knee and take this on into the locker room. So we reach the intermission in what has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the second half in just a moment.
Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Throwing on 1st and 10 is Darnold. Rolling right. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
If he's able to get the ball out of his hand on time, that's probably a completion, but there's a little hesitation for one reason or another, and by the time he lets it go, he has a defender bearing down on him and leads to an incompletion.
And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Oh, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly, it is 3rd and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. And that is incomplete.
So you have to imagine this offense goes in at halftime. They're feeling pretty good about the position they are, especially knowing they possess the ball coming out for the second half. You want to put together a great drive and add to the lead. No time to be conservative. No time to just sit on this ball and punt.
That'll be intercepted. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
It's a turnover on downs.
What is up?
Throwing on first down, it's Williams. That's a short one caught by Loveland. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
It's a gain of 14 yards.
Give them 14 on that one. First down, Chicago.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of...
And he will score! DJ Moore. Touchdown Bears.
We're seeing this so much all across the NFL, Mike, is the value placed on a receiver being able to turn into a runner after they're able to secure the catch. And sometimes it's easier said than done. If you want to survive in this league as a wide receiver, you have to be able to make plays like this after the catch. And great job there by the quarterback being accurate, and great job by the receiver running after he makes the catch.
On the return, it's Rashid Shaheed. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a first and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive. It's a pickup of about 3 to the 28-yard line.
He was brought down at the 28-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now second and 6.
It is second and 6. Darnold to throw. Complete to the former Buckeye, Jackson Smith-Njigba. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
12 yards. That's good.
The throw on first down is Darnold. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
On second down, it's Darnold. Open man is Jake Bobo. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
And it's third down.
Here's Darnold again. Got a man, that's Barner, the tight end. They get 19 on that pass play. First down, Seattle.
And the Seahawks, first down. First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Off the play fake, it's Darnold. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down.
6 more yards.
That one good for 26 yards.
First down.
Set to go now on first and 10.
First down.
From the gun, here's the give to Walker. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. They'll break the huddle. It's second and 5.
Second and 5.
They keep it on the ground and keep it with Walker. And he's going to lose yardage here, taken down back at the 8.
Defenses always have to make a decision, Mike. How do they want to defend the zone read? Some teams want the quarterback to keep the ball. They want the ability to tackle the quarterback. Other teams, they want it to be a give read, and that's what we saw here. They were ready for it, and they take the running back down for a loss.
So we'll take it to the other end as we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. Now Darnold. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's 4th down.
Teams practice these situations all week long, Mike. Down here in the tight red zone, you find yourself inside the 10-yard line. You're thinking, we've got to come away with a touchdown. Well, after that 3rd down incomplete, it's going to be real interesting to see how they approach this 4th down after failing on 3rd.
They can still pick up a 1st down here, and they'll line up to go for it on 4th down. Throwing, Darnold. That's taken in, and they will get the conversion. He's tackled down near the goal line, so it's not a touchdown, but it will be 1st and goal. Charbonnet, and he's not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose yardage. They push him backwards.
This defense knows the importance of this drive. They have to keep this game at 1 possession. That's a great start there on 1st down.
Now back at the 4 for 2nd and goal. Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. A look to the end zone, and it's broken up. Incomplete. There was no space, no separation that time. That's going to bring it to 3rd and goal.
That was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points, Mike. He got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him from the ball.
Big play coming up. 3rd and goal. Darnold. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times, and then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get 1 more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the goal line.
And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Cooper Kupp, touchdown Seahawks. And now a big 2-point conversion attempt still to come.
The Seahawks will
Darnold to throw again. This is Hunt. He's got it. And they tack 2 more onto their lead.
Bears 12. Jason Myers to kick off.
After the TD, Myers comes on now to kick it away. On the return, it's Devin Duvernay. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Williams going to look to throw it on 1st down. Quick slant, looked in by Moore. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
That's good for the Bears.
On 1st and 10, it's Williams. He'll get this underneath to Swift. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 46-yard line.
Throwing on 2nd down, Williams. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
And 9 yards to go.
Williams to the air once more. Got the hook up there to Odunze. So just under 2 minutes here in this one. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. They've got all 3 timeouts left, but need to score quick. It's 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. Forced out left. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. And maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. And that's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
Another try, 2nd and 10. Throwing again, Williams. That's caught left side by Odunze. And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line. That's the 2nd time they found him on this drive, and this one's good for 24 yards.
First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
We'll try to throw again. Here's Williams. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone.